Good morning, folks. Got a little story I'd like to tell you. Love endures the rain. See, there was this young man, and he was dating this young lady. He called her up on the phone, and he said, "Baby, I love you so much. If there was an ocean between us, I would jump in, and I'd swim the entire ocean just to get to you on the other side." The girl says, "Oh, that's so sweet." He said, "Baby, that ain't nothing. If there was a desert between us and I had no shoes, I would get down on my hands and my knees and I would crawl across the whole entire desert just to get to you on the other side." She said, "Oh my God, that's so sweet. I never heard nothing like that." He said, "Baby, that ain't nothing." He said, "If there was a mountain range between us, I'd get all the gear I could find, and I would set off and I would climb to the top of that mountain and I would climb down the other side just to be with you." She said, "Oh my God, that's so sweet. Hey, why don't you come on over right now?" And he said, looked outside. He said, "I would, but it's raining." See, people, whole lot of times people want to talk about they love you, but they don't want to endure no rain. They want to love you as long as you can do for them. They want to love you as long as you're on top. But when you find somebody who will love you in the rain, when you find somebody who will stand by you and say, hold the umbrella for you, when you find somebody who will get out in the elements and say, "Let's do this together," that's somebody special. The people who say, "Oh, I'd come over, but it's raining," the people that want to abandon you when times get tough, man, them people are everywhere. There ain't nothing special about them people. If you want to enjoy the rain, REIGN, if you want to enjoy the rain, you have to endure the rain, RAIN. Hard times come to us all, but finding a partner who will stand with you in those hard times, who will hold your hand and say, "I'm here with you. We're going to do this together." That's special. And that ain't just everybody. If the sun had been shining when the story first started, the fella I told you about would have left and went right over to his girlfriend's because the sun was shining. It was nice conditions. It was convenient. But as soon as it became inconvenient and it began to rain, it exposed what he was saying as fraud. He said, "Oh, baby, I'd swim the ocean to be with you. I'd crawl through the desert to be with you. I'd climb the mountains to be with you. But there's a little bit of rain, and I'm going to stay inside." Unfortunately, that's how a lot of people are. And you don't know what type of person you have. You don't know what type of person you're with until it begins to rain. Unfortunately, the rain comes and it washes away a lot of facade. And sometimes the person who's standing there with you is not the person you thought they were. And sometimes that can be hurtful. It can hurt when you look over and you realize that the person that you're with or you're dating is only there for the sunshine. And as soon as it starts to rain, they want to pack up. I suggest before you get married, I suggest before you commit yourself to a serious relationship, that you see what that person is like when they're mad. You see what that person is like when they're disappointed. You see what that person is like when they go through hard times. That's my word for you today. I hope that helps you. Let me go through here a few of these comments. Okay, Tara says hi, hi. I can't pronounce that name, but they say hello. So hello and hi to everybody who's saying hi to me. Good morning. Seems like there's a bunch of them. Somebody says I'm right. I appreciate that. If you can notice a hidden word, what you reacted, I don't even know what that says. Very true. So either way, I just wanted to get on this morning. I just wanted to share a few thoughts with you. You know, in order to enjoy the rain, REIGN, you have to endure the rain, RAIN. You know, there's a lot more that I really want to say on this subject, but I don't know. Sometimes it's just best to leave a subject alone. Hard times come to us all. One of my favorite quotes is, "This too shall pass." It does, and what that means, it does not matter what you're going through. If you're having a hard time, you can be encouraged because that hard time will pass. And if you're having a great time, enjoy it because that great time will not last. Life is full of, of peaks and valleys, but where happiness is found and where most of us live is in between those things. You are better than your worst mistake, and you're not quite as great as your greatest accomplishment. Life is in between those things. And finding somebody who's willing to endure the valleys and the climb to the top with you, man, that's somebody special. But finding somebody who only wants to enjoy the good times with you, that ain't special at all. That ain't special at all. So y'all take that today. I hope maybe y'all can reflect on that and maybe that helps somebody. And I appreciate y'all watching. Think about it.